It is not the brains that matter most, but that which guides them, the character, the heart, generous qualities. Hello, I am Fyodor Dostoevsky, and I'd like to introduce you to two old men who call each other by their nicknames, Waldorf and Statler, and meet every week at a Waffle House in Bonita Springs, Florida, for 20 years. Let's listen in, shall we?
Can I ask you something without you making a joke out of it?
Nope. Try.
When you look back at the whole thing, do you think you were honest with yourself about who you were?
No. What parts?
The parts I needed to get through Tuesday.
That's not an answer.
That's the only answer I've got that is actually true.
My son waited 3 hours at the airport. I had it on the calendar. I was in the middle of something and I kept saying I will leave in a minute, and then it was too late. So I called him and said the car would not start. He believed me completely. Didn't hesitate at all.
How long ago? Have you told him?
No. Because I don't know if I'd be telling him for him or for me.
That's the most honest thing you've said.
It's not enough. I did it for years. Told myself I was being careful, being steady, providing. Meanwhile, I was just doing what was easier and calling it duty.
Most men do.
Don't!
I am not consoling you. I am saying it is not a mystery. Most men do.
What about you?
I told myself stories, that I was giving her space, that she'd come around. My daughter stopped telling me things about 2 years before she stopped calling, and I let myself believe that was normal, that it was her age. It was not her age.
Paul says he learned it. Contentment. Not that it came to him.
I know the verse.
Then how does a man learn it? When he is trying to be content with something he did?
I do not know.
Neither do I. Same time next week. Same time next week.
At the end of every meeting in that Waffle House, Waldorf and Statler would ask each other if they wanted to meet the following week, although they always did for the next 20 years.
You are going to tell me that you figured it all out?
No.
Good. I told my son about the airport.
When?
2 years ago. It just came out.
What did he say?
He said he knew. He'd figured the car started just fine.
Did that help?
Some. He had been carrying it for 14 years while I was pretending that part didn't help. And your daughter? 40 minutes. Her cat. A show she is watching.
I spent the whole call waiting for her to say what she actually called about. Afterward, I realized that was it. That was the call. I've done that her whole life. Waited for the real thing while the real thing was happening.
Well,
Waldorf saying well is not a line. It is what men say when they don't know what to say.
do you think we will ever get there?
Paul did not say he arrived. He said he learned.
That is not quite what he meant.
No, but it is all that I've got.
Same time next week. Same time next week.
2 days after their last meeting, Waldorf died in his sleep. The two men never spoke again. Statler came one last time to silently say goodbye to his friend. No one knew what the 5 knocks on the table meant, but they knew what it was like to have no one to talk to. However, soon afterwards, it was noted that Waldorf and Statler's table did not sit empty.
Do you ever think you've wasted a lot of time not saying things?
Yeah, I think about that.
Above all, don't lie to yourself. The man who lies to himself and listens to his own lie comes to a point that he cannot distinguish the truth within him or around him, and so loses all respect for himself and for others. And having no respect, he ceases to love.